done a stream in about a day or two. Um, I was in the mood to do a little bit of farming and figured I'd stream it because why the fuck not? Now, what I'm doing here and the reason behind the title of the stream, I'm basically going to be showing you guys how I got my level. Now, I am going to go about this from a mage setup first to give you guys an idea as to how it started. Because obviously, how I'm going to do it after I kill him the first time is obviously going to be different, by far. Now, one thing you need to note about doing this, um, this boss, where the fuck, oh, right. This boss, once you hit a certain playthrough or bonfire intensity or whatever the fuck you want to call it, is extremely dangerous because it will not matter what armor you have on, how much health you have. If you get hit, you're fucked. It's as simple as that. So, I figured I'd go ahead and kill him a few times. Now, I don't really know if this is gonna be a real long stream. If some people tune in, in the middle of it, yeah, it might carry on a little longer than what I intended for. Now, you guys are going to see me put on armor that I wore all the way up to having the level that I have now, which happens to be 548. The armor set that I have on is the same set I always got my buddy wearing. Now, the reason why I wear this specific setup is because this specific setup will grant you the most amount of kills or the most amount of souls you can get. There is no setup that gives you more. The reason why I have the Jester's Gloves instead of the Seldor is because I think they give slightly more. If they don't give slightly more, they give about the exact same amount. Now, the Nair Alma hood and whatever however you pronounce that, that gives way more than anything else. So that's the reason behind that. Now, like I said, I will be going about this from a mage setup. Now, you don't need a shield, and I'm not going to be putting one on. And mind you, you can use any setup here. Now, since I'm going to go ahead and assume that most people are going to be using amber herbs, once they start, fighting this fucker. Now, I'm going to be using Soul Spear, but usually on about average, when someone gets to this point, using it early on, like when you're first starting out, Dark Orb is a bit more effective. But I'm going to be using Crystal Soul Spear, obviously. Well, fuck it. No reason I should risk running out of stuff. But yeah. This right here is basically how I got my level. Like, once I got to a certain point within my stats, and I got all, like, everything where I wanted it, I basically flew through this boss. Like, easy. This boss is definitely the easiest boss to kill. Like, absolute hands down. There is no boss easier to kill than this one. Now, I would be putting on my magic ring, the one that increases my magic damage, but I'm only going to be killing him like this once. Now, there are other rings you can get, like the Dark Clutch ring and all that, but if I'm not mistaken, that is actually, I'm pretty sure all of these right here are, DLC items. Which, if you're on PS4, you're in luck, because you pretty much have access to all of that. But yeah, so this right here is my setup. I got the third dragon ring for extra stamina. I always have the ring of steel protection because if you're fighting with a melee setup like what I usually do, this right here will make it where you can survive usually 1 to 2 hits. If he does a strong attack, usually you'll survive at least 1 hit, but if you're not careful, because he does have a chance to do a pretty good follow-up where it'll fuck you up easy if you don't dodge right. With, um, but yeah, enough fucking around. Did I already bonfire static? I did. Okay. Cool. Now, a lot of the reason why I'm making this stream is because I'm going to go ahead and assume that somewhere in the middle of it, Striker or Toxic or somebody else, one of my friends is going to tune into it and see how I burn this boss. Because Striker has problems with this boss. Toxic used to, but he's already adapted to the boss as well. I think he still goes for a mage setup because he doesn't exactly have a melee setup like I do. And mind you, my melee setup is extremely late game. If you're trying to get it early game, you'd be sacrificing a lot compared to how I got my setup. But, I mean, it's really, you know, all about how you want to do it. I'm sure you guys can see my dog right here in the background, being a turd. Now, you can't just bolt through here, like a whole lot of folks do. Because if you do that, you will get fucked up by fireballs. And these giants make for a nasty combo. But I usually wait for the head to roll down because it'll fuck them up easy. Quick, fast, and simple. Now, like I said earlier, and in case some people tune in about this far in the future, which, you know, they more than likely won't. Ooh, see, that attack used to get me every fucking time back when I first started. Now, I never attack more than once or twice. Now, usually a better setup for this would be to equip the Sage Ring, regular +1 or 2, doesn't matter. You never want to attack more than once or twice. Then you want to bait out his attack, and after you bait out his attack and dodge it, you want to attack once or twice more. He can do that slam attack like what you saw right there, or he can do a sweep attack, and I'll see if I can't bait that out right quick. Watch this. Oh, fuck! I'm getting a phone call. It's fucking with me. Oh, shit, it's my aunt. Alright, asshole. Hey, Anna, what's up? Hello? Hello? Sing on. You there? Hello? I think I got butt dialed. Oh, you ain't about to get me like that. Now, mind you guys, if you're trying to do this boss... Oh, there he goes. There's that other attack he can do. Now, that attack will fuck you up if you're not expecting it. Now, I would never recommend trying to roll in or back out of that attack. Like, if he does that, you're not far enough back to evade it. And this is why I would really recommend a shield, because if you don't have one and he does that attack when you're not expecting it, there is a very high chance you will get fucked up. I mean, I say very high chance, but, you know, the likelihood is that you will more than likely be fucked. Plain, short, and simple. Now, I always run over here and grab this item because it's a Divine Blessing, and they are, like, stupid rare. This is, like, the only place you can farm for them, and it's pretty consistent. Now, the mage setup, like what you just saw right there, it does take a substantial amount more time. Like, we're talking, like, crazy amounts more time than anything else. I've had instances when I first did this setup, before I realized the whole, you know, shoot 2 spells at him twice. If you can sneak in a third, go ahead, but be very, very cautious, because that will always be risky. Now, what you see right here where I got my 2 great swords, this is what I typically do. Now, the reason why I equipped the amber herbs like I did right there is because, you know, if you're, you know, doing this early on, you're more than likely going to run out of spells before you kill him. Like, because once you hit the 7th or 8th bonfire intensity, he doesn't gain any more health or any more damage past that point. And he also doesn't give you any extra souls past that point either. So basically, you know, 7 or 8 is the cap on that. Now, you can fight him over and over again, but 7 or 8 is the cap where he'll get any stronger. It does not go past that. Now, I think I'm on the 4th playthrough on here, New Game Plus 4 or whatever, on my world. But I'm not sure, so, like, don't quote me on that. But, yeah. But anyway, guys, this is really just how I got my level. I just sit here and grind this out a few times. I've killed him... Oh, I don't even know how many times. It's a few hundred times, I know I've killed him. He's the easiest boss to kill. He grants you the most souls in the shortest amount of time, which I'll show you right here. But yeah. Now guys, I know I don't stream this game very much anymore, but that's because I really don't have much reason to stream it. There's only, like, once I max out my dexterity on here, I won't be able to do any extra damage. So everything else is simply for the sake of maxing out my level and bragging rights. So once I max out my dexterity, I get no extra damage whatsoever. If I max out my adaptability, however, all that does, it increases some resistances and also makes you drink Estus just a little bit faster, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah. And with that being said, check this out. I dodge that. I get up on him. I wait for him to attack again. Come on, attack me, fat ass. Now, you want to be cautious. See, even with a melee setup, because I have two great swords, I can only attack at maximum twice before I gotta wait, because I don't want to risk running out of stamina. When doing the melee setup, you always want to leave enough stamina to roll, because if you don't have enough stamina to roll, you will die. You need to make sure you have enough stamina to roll. You don't want to just, you know, spam R1 or L1 or whatever you do. Oh, you see, that's a prime example of what you should never do. Now, because I'm not going to risk it, I'm going to go ahead and chug right quick, because I don't want to die. Because with this boss fight, if you're not cautious, you never know what could happen. Like, he could pull a miracle out of his ass and save his skin. Honestly, with Dark Souls 2, I can do PvP pretty easily, but I'm really more of a PvE player. I like to be able to kill the boss as fast as possible, and eventually, once I max my level out on here, I'm just going to be running around, more than likely doing a bunch of hex builds, trying to do some potential one-shot stuff. Now, the reason why I don't exactly run a whole lot of hexes right now is because hexes scale in both faith and intellect. You can increase your faith and intellect, and, you know, increasing one at a time, yeah, that'll increase the hex damage you do just a little bit. But if you increase them both at the same time, like, say you get both of them to 99, alright, your hexes are going to be doing the maximum possible damage you can get. And unlike any other stuff like miracles or sorcery or pyromancy, hexes can get a little bit more of a damage boost than they can. Simply because if you join the Pilgrims of the Dark Covenant, which you just got to talk to Dark Diver Gandalf or whatever the fuck his name is, and you join, you can get this ring right here. Now what it does, it will slightly increase the damage of hexes, but each time you cast one, it takes about like 30 HP, not much. And on top of that, if you end up getting the Dark Clutch ring too, I think that stacks on close to about 100 extra hex damage. Maybe. Don't quote me on that. I haven't really ran hexes on this character in forever. But yeah, this is basically just how I run my setup. I usually fight him 4 or 5 times, and I go to Majula to level up. Because as you see right here, I fought him like 2 or 3 times, and I've already got over 1 million souls. Or, well, about 1.5 million souls. Like, I have a shit ton. This is, like, definitely one of the easiest setups. Now, I could easily buff both my swords here. And honestly, that would make me do a little bit more damage, but usually, it doesn't matter. All that does is waste a little bit extra time. It wastes a good about 10-15 seconds of buffing both weapons, because then I'll have to wait for, once I buff them, it might waste another 10 seconds as well, because I gotta wait for the fireball to fall back down again, so I don't take any unnecessary damage. Like with this area, you gotta know when to run forward, when to attack. Like whenever I come through, I never run straight ahead, because I know that fireball is gonna catch me every fucking time. Because I always run up here and grab this this item, because it's a bonfire aesthetic. To do this farm, you only need one. You only need one bonfire aesthetic, and you're good to go for the rest of it. Each run, you know, if all the ads here die, you'll always get about 600,000 souls per run. And usually these two will kill the thing, and the head will kill them. And if it doesn't, you know, they'll usually die to fireballs pretty easily. It's It's a great soul farm. It's actually the best. The only other soul farm that's, better than this, there's two of them actually. There's the Ancient Dragon, which grants more souls in a single kill than any other one. And then there's the whole, Veltstalt and Vendrick fight, if you're willing to go that route. Now, the reason why I don't do that, because that's technically two bosses and definitely better for getting souls. But Veltstalt has a significant amount more health, and his attacks are... They're a little bit tricky. They're a little bit different to dodge. And he hits a hell of a lot. Like, he hits about as hard as this fucker does at a, maxed out attack. Okay? Vendrick, if you know his attacks, by heart, like, real good Dark Souls players, he's pretty simple to kill, but he has a shit ton of health. Like, I think Vendrick might have the second most amount of health in the entire game. The one that has the most amount of health... Oh, I fucked up. The only one that has more health than Vendrick is the Ancient Dragon. Back before this game, got a lot of patches and all that. There were a lot of one-shot builds where you could one-shot a boss. Now, what these are referred to... They're referred to as glass cannon builds because it's relying on you to have very low health and you're putting yourself at a lot of risk. Now, I'm sure you guys can tell I can dodge this dude's attacks pretty easily, but, I get careless at times and he gets a good attack or two on me. Now, that stomp he does, if you're, like, dead in the center of his foot, it can do well over half your health, as I'm sure you saw. Which is why I don't risk it, because I never know when that attack's going to hit me and when it won't. It's extremely risky. Now, I'm going to fight him one more time, and then I'm going to head to Majula to go level up. Now, I'm only going to be able to level up like 4 times, more than likely. So, fuck it. I'll fight him 2 more times to get enough souls to level up, and even 5 times. Because why not, right? Let me see where my stats. I'm gonna figure out where I want to allocate these. I still need to finish messing with the adaptability, get that up to 60, and then get my vigor up to 60. And then I need to reapply some mundane to some other weapons. Because I'm sure there's still a lot of people that don't really understand mundane very well. What that does, it'll make it to where your weapon scales in your lowest stat. Now, you might be thinking, well, yeah, but, you're usually only going to have one stat that's going to be lower than everything else, so what's the point in it? Here's a little bit of a tip. Yeah, it only scales in about that much, but, think about it like this. Oh, well, fuck, I guess I'm going to Majula right now. I didn't think about that. Think about it like this. What if you have all your stats exactly the same? About that, because that will make it where your weapon will scale in every single stat. Quit, Yuma. I'm about to beat the hell out of you. Now, if it scales in every single stat, and if you can max out every single stat, there will not be a single weapon that's going to do more damage than that. Except for maybe the Curved Neo Greatsword on a really fucking high playthrough. She's over there. But yeah. That's about it. There's really not a whole lot that I can't tell you about this game, because I played Dark Souls 2 like my fucking life depended on it. I love this game. It's definitely my favorite game, if not one of my favorites. Now, I will be buying Dark Souls Remastered whenever it comes out, because I've already pre-ordered it. And don't worry, guys, I will be streaming the hell out of that right there. Dark Souls 1 was my fucking game right there. Like, I'm telling you, that was my absolute all-time favorite game. You wouldn't find me playing that motherfucker any other way. Like, I'd be playing that game non-stop. I'm just really hoping that they'll add ways into that where you can refight the boss, because they're obviously going to change some positions of certain things. Like, they're going to change positions of enemies, they're going to change, item locations, like, they're going to change some base mechanics, I would imagine. Okay? Now, what I'm hoping is that they add the bonfire static, mechanic. Something I wish that they would have added in Dark Souls 3. Because it would have made things a lot more fun, kind of like how it does on here. Yeah, it kind of takes away from the fact that you can do multiple playthroughs, but there are some items you can't get, some enemies you can't fight. Well, I actually think you can fight any enemy as many times as you want as long as you bonfire static the area. Um, but basically, there are some items you can't get that are really good, like the Avalon. You can technically get two in one playthrough, okay? But at the same time, the second one you get would have to be a chance drop from Bowman Gother, whatever the fuck his name is. All right, he can drop his own weapon, but it's not a really high chance, sadly. But yeah, trying to think what I want to do right here, because I still need to run through and go grab that DLC item, because I'm gonna try to get Stryker in on this later on and get him to help me fight my boss, because it's gonna fucking suck. The fourth playthrough isn't the most difficult. Obviously, that'd be the seventh or eighth one. But it's still going to be very difficult for Stryker since he's still not real used to everything about the game yet. He's not real good at his timing yet. With Dark Souls, and I think it's like this with Demon Souls too, which I've actually been thinking I might buy Bloodborne and, you know, other stuff like that. I might. I haven't really decided on it yet. But if I do, it'll be, you know, in the next few months, because I got some other stuff I got to take care of. Let me think here. I might go ahead and go fight the Ancient Dragon. Like, see, I've, you know, done it a few times. It's extremely difficult. Like, the dragon itself is not hard to fight. Well, don't quote me. I keep forgetting that I'm a lot better than a lot of other casual players on this game. If you're not careful, this boss will fuck you up so fast to the point where it's really not even funny. Now, I'm going to put on my heaviest armor set for starters because, yeah, the enemies here aren't too bad. Of course, you know, they'll fuck you up if you're not careful. But the biggest issue being that, there's one enemy between you and the Ancient Dragon that you have to play very cautiously because he's got an AI that's about as intelligent as another fucking player. And on top of that, it's just all around fucking lethal. Like, he will fuck your day. Now, what I think I'm going to go ahead and do here, I'm going to swap this right here out for lightning weapon. Because since they're dragon warriors, whatever the fuck, I would think that they are weaker to lightning. Like, that would be my mindset. Because in all of the Souls games, dragons have always been a hell of a lot weaker to lightning. Because that's the lore behind it. Lord Gwyn, like, the lore behind him, he, you know, casted Sunlight Spear constantly. He was fucking deadly with them. He, you know, annihilated the dragons with lightnings. Or, you know, Sunlight Spear. So, they are obviously weak to that. Is, you know, the method... Ow. It's just... I don't know, it's not something... I'm not real good at explaining lore, to be entirely honest. But I'm sure I don't have to tell you guys that. I'm sure you can already tell that just from listening to me. Yeah. But, you know, the biggest problem with my setup right here... I swing slow, but hit hard. I can only hit at maximum about 2 or 3 times. Now, these dudes here, I can't really fuck with them. I mean, I can, but it's extremely fucking risky. Now, this dude, I never fight melee, because his attacks are extremely difficult for me to dodge. I don't fat roll, you know, as you see here, but regardless, like, he still hits really fucking fast with that mace. And that mace is a great hammer. Like, it's gonna do more damage than a lot of shit. Like, it does about as much damage as my fucking great swords here. Like, hands fucking down. Like, if I'm not careful, he fucks me up. Now, for those of you who might have wondered recently, you know, how to farm Twinkling Titanite easily, and you don't want to actually, you know, deal with farming those fuckers at Shrine of Armana. Because, let's be honest, high playthroughs, it's not likely you're going to get through that area without dying a few times. Right, I forgot I didn't bonfire static this place. That chest right there is going to have the Twinkling Titanite, and it resets when you bonfire. I got to go back. I fucking forgot I didn't do it. Now, the only downside to this right here is, you don't get any extra bonfire statics like you would the Giant Lord. So while this one might, you know, yield more souls, it's not as efficient because after a while you will have to go back and, deal with the fucking place to farm more bonfire statics. Like, oh, he fucking rolled through that. That's one of the things I don't like about these guys. They're fucking smart. Oh, I almost got backstabbed. Holy motherfuck! No, 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 no. We're not doing this. We're not about to do this. Roll, 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 roll. Well, I might die. Oh. So just a note to all of you guys. Don't fuck with them. I'm not even sure if they can drop their fucking weapons. Because I want that fucking little axe that they got. I really fucking want it. Because it's fucking crazy. It's just, it does so much damage and... all in all, I want it because I have the fucking Dragon Torso Stone. I farmed for a really long fucking time just to get that motherfucker. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do here, instead of rocking that little setup right there, I'm gonna head on to using a shield and using that. Yeah, I'm gonna resort to using a shield to get through these dudes because I take a lot of damage. Now, while you may not need much healing against the Ancient Dragon fight, if you're experienced, Yuma, get your stupid ass up here. Now, if you're experienced with this boss fight, it's not all that difficult. But the biggest problem is that, you know, if he flies up, he's gonna do a flamethrower attack that covers damn near the entire arena. And there's not much you can do to dodge. The only way to survive that attack is to, you know, run in whatever direction his tail is in. That's about the only way you'll survive. Oh, fuck, fuck, fuck. I almost got stun locked into 3 fucking hits. You see that, guys? That right there is why I don't fucking deal with that, because his attacks are extremely fucking fast with that mace, and it hits too hard to be fair. Now, I can go over here and get a few cheap hits, try to break his guard. Like that, see? Oh, well, there's something I didn't know. I didn't realize he wouldn't be able to hit me at that angle. Even pros can be surprised. I realize I'm being extremely cocky saying that, but with as much time as I've put into this game, I have definitely earned the right to call myself a pro at this game. Because I'm one of the best. And being a pro wouldn't necessarily amount to the amount of skill you have at a game. Being a pro could also amount to the amount of knowledge you have on a game. Like, that could also take into account. Now, that might not even seem like much to a lot of folks, but, yeah, it's just something to throw out there, really. Now, I'm not sure how I want to deal with this dude up here. I think I'm just going to go with the same little setup I got right here. Now, the reason why I have the shield is because I might have to back off and be very, very fucking cautious with him. Because he will more than likely kill me. It's like, usually I don't get through this area without dying once or twice. I would love to know how you hit me. But yeah, this area is not the hardest in the game. I'd say the hardest area in the game is... I did not mean to use that much Estus. The hardest area in the game, in my opinion, would definitely be between Iron Keep on the higher playthroughs if you're trying to rush through it like I do instead of taking your time. Or if you're not worried about that, the absolute most difficult area in the game to get through is just Shrine of Armana. And it's not because the boss is difficult, it's because the fucking ads there hit like a fucking truck. Honestly, I'd go as far as to say that's a fucking understatement. I hit twice, and I'm gonna roll. Oh shit! You see, experienced players in PvP, rather than rolling away to keep your distance from your opponent, especially if they're using a great sword, you're gonna want to stay up close and personal if you can. This fight, even though it's an AI, because how much health he has and the way he does things. He's about as skilled as another player, like, in online PvP. Like, if you're looking for a challenge to get you ready for PvP, this dude right here would definitely give you just that. Oh shit, I didn't... Fuck yeah, let's go. Alright, now I'm gonna stand back and recover my stamina a bit because I'm at risk here. I gotta find some time to heal. Alright, cool. Alright, let's see if I can't get a few cheap hits. Well, no, he rolled through it. Whatever. I don't think so, buddy. Alright. So, this dude always gives me the most trouble. I feel like this is turning into like more of a tutorial video than anything. Okay, what is the R2? Not bad. Not one I would personally use, but not bad. Alright. So, as it turns out, I lucked out and managed to survive. Now, you see, I don't fuck with this area, because if you hit one of these dudes, the likelihood that you're gonna survive is so fucking slim. If you actually get away from these guys, you are literally a god. Now, because I've had so much trouble with them in the past, I'm not about to do something as stupid as fucking with them here. Because, I'd like to live. But yeah, these dudes here, if you kill all of them, you're almost guaranteed one dragon scale each time you kill all of them. And the reason why I say almost instead of actually being guaranteed a dragon scale is because, the drop chance from these dudes is very low. But they only drop so much. Like, the only things that they can drop is their weapons, their shield, and a dragon scale. And that's pretty much it. They don't really drop anything else. So, the drop pool for these guys is pretty decent, all in all. What the fuck are you looking at? But yeah, that's about the short and long of it. Now, I'm going to run up in here using lightning, specifically. I guess I really won't have to worry about that. So I think I'm going to deal with putting on the Lingering Dragon Crest Ring. Now, I don't have the +2 variation because getting that +2 version is more than what I can handle. Because to get the +2 version, you have to do a lot of PvP. Like, I think you have to invade or kill invaders. It's something to do with invasions, and you have to deal with that. Oh, don't kill me. Oh god, that's so bad. I actually survived. Oh my god, I'm actually fucking alive. No fucking way. Not for long. Huh. Who knew? I was right on the money. Alright, what was the message? Whatever. Now, I'm going to give this a try just to show you guys that, because that right there, I was dealt a bad hand. Like, hands down. Like, I was really just dealt a bad hand. This boss fight can go one of few ways. You might be, wondering why I'm not saying much. Because the answer should really be obvious. Whatever this boss fight does, usually he'll either start off with that flying attack, which if he does that, it's very difficult to get away from that right in the beginning. Like, to get away from that, oh, fuck me. To get away from that in the beginning is extremely difficult. Come on, buddy. Starting off with that, huh? I don't mind. Alright. So, we're gonna try this again. Because I don't like admitting defeat. I'm a very sore loser for anybody who does not know me. I hate to lose. Died. Oh, thank God. If he hadn't died right there, I probably would have been fucked myself. More Drakekeeper armor. Okay, so that's a duplicate right there. Whatever. I usually just sell this shit anyway, because I don't rock the Drakekeeper stuff. It's got great defense, but no matter what, the best armor in the game is Havel's armor. No other armor in the game has as much physical defense or anything else. The only thing that Havel's armor does not protect against is that which is pretty much obvious. Rapiers. Rapiers ignore pretty much, if not all armor, most of it. But yeah. Now I gotta go up in here and figure out my timing, because I gotta find some time to get my souls back. So what I'm probably gonna end up doing, if if shit goes south, I'm going to have to yeah. Oh, the fuck? Okay. I mean, I won't complain. Okay, so I'm gonna put the fucking thing back on. Oh wait. Never mind. Wait, what the fuck am I looking for? Right, I'm stupid. Okay, so let's try this again. Alright. So I got to be careful. Don't fly. Oh, fuck yeah, we're set. We got the money. Alright, asshole. I'm gonna hit your toes. God damn. Oh! Does he have more health than I remember? I never hit more than twice. Even with a regular weapon like, anything else, I never hit more than twice. Because he could always do that stomp attack faster than normal. Now, you don't technically have to, like, you can technically just walk between his toes. Okay, so I fucked up there. It might be risky. Yep. It's, the trick is to stay between his toes. Like, if you're looking to survive, that's about the easiest way to do it. Now, you're never guaranteed a good hand with this boss fight, like you are anything else. Now, you can get a bad hand with the Giant Lord, but it's very, very rare with him. Like, the Giant Lord is much better and much more consistent. But, yeah. I think I might need to rename the stream more of a tutorial or an infomercial or some shit. Oh, I forgot. The Lingering Dragon Crest does not affect regular fucking stuff. That's actually kind of dumb. I might try something in the future with the Blue Flames. I think I got a pretty good idea. Since I got my intellect maxed out and I have Crystal Magic Weapon, which is the best for it, I have a pretty good idea for that. But it's going to make it where I'm going to have to make sure I keep some stuff, some repair powder in my quick inventory slot at all times, because if I don't, I will lose access to them, because I'm not sure what the damage output with those is going to be, but given that they're more or less just straight swords that can cast magic, they have a very wide range of use. I guess. I don't know. It's just something to think about, really. These are like more statistics for people who are more experienced with the game, like people who've played since, you know, back when it was first released. They're people who've spent hours upon hours learning what they can. Now, I might seem smart talking about all this stuff, but that's only because, you know, with the way that I am, um, once I find something that interests me, I will do everything I can to learn everything I can about what I want to know so that I am absolutely the most powerful person on this game. Now, obviously, I'm not, but I'm about as strong as I can get right now, given how my build is, since I'm primarily melee and, you know, sorcery as well. I'm about as strong as I can get. But yeah. Oh, it's just something to think about, like, I don't know. I've always had a hard time actually figuring out what I want to do when I want to do something, because there's not a lot of stuff that I want, and there's not a lot of stuff that I want to do. I don't leave the house, I keep to myself, it's always just me and my dog here. Oh, is that it? Oh yeah, that's it. Fuck yeah, let's go. Oh, no, you fat fucker. Um, but back to what I was saying, though. There's not a lot of stuff that I want to do, so I have a hard time finding stuff that I like to do, stuff that I enjoy doing. Um, but yeah, that's a lot of the time. That's a lot of the reason why I'm not real good at PvP on Dark Souls 3 because I don't like it. All right, it's aggravating. It's infuriating because there's nothing but a bunch of bitch ass gankers who can't seem to do anything but, you know, fuck you up. And they're always getting that fucking bullshit ass ghost range that, you know, always seems to hit you 100% of the time. Like you can't ever get away from it. So, yeah. And it's also a lot of the reason why I don't play Fortnite. I do have Fortnite again, but I will never play that when it's just me. Like, it's just not gonna happen. The only time you'll ever see me playing that game is with friends, because I don't like it. I need to think, do I even have a blue flame? I'm gonna have to check. Fucking hell! Alright, let's check what all I got. I'm sure I have something. I have one. Okay. Yeah, let's go get another blue flame right quick. Alright. Do I have any? Well, I mean, I do, but I don't. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna put on my normal setup. Actually, no, I won't. Motherfucker, I can't tell what I want to do. Okay, I'm tired of looking like a dried up motherfucker. I'm gonna fix that. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Um... Put on the Watch Dragon Parma because it increases item discovery rate. Put on that. Put on that. Why not? Might as well. As I'm sure some of you see, I have actually been upgrading the Moon Butterfly armor. Really haven't had much else to really do with Twinkling Titanite, so I'm like, fuck it, why not? Okay, do I fat roll? I don't. Okay. Well, that's that setup. Do I have any gold coins? I do. Not many. Okay, well, I mean, it shouldn't take real long to even get them anyway. Let's go to the Undead Crypt, Undead Ditch, and let's go do this. Now, there is an easy way to go and get this stuff. Like, a lot of items in this game are a lot easier to get than you might think. But yeah. Out of my way. Alright. Now, I am going to be leaving one of these little bastards alive. I'm going to be killing the first two, and then after that, it's gonna be, you know, me just letting them live, because there's... Well, fuck. I was gonna let him do that anyway. Damn. Shit's fucking agitating. Okay, actually that's better. Because that makes it where I got more item discovery. Fuck yeah. Um, let's see how this goes. Okay, so he's going to be constantly ringing that bell for me. So I'm going to be using that effect to go ahead and keep farming. Now, I could just keep killing the same one over and over again. A Dark Knight Stone. I didn't know they dropped that. Alright. Where you at, buddy? Oh, fuck me. I didn't realize I pissed off another one. Oh, fuck. I better back up because I'm about to get fucked. Now, be careful with these guys because they can shoot Soul Geyser and Crystal Soul Spear. I don't think it's real common that they... Uh-oh. Well, there was Soul Geyser right there. You guys witnessed it yourselves. Magic Shield. I want your blue flame, motherfucker. Come on. Alright, well, I might as well change this around because I'm going to need to get some more damage than what I got. I don't think so, buddy. I'd like to live. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and apply that one instead because I'll get more of a buff. You're just going to be a downright pain in my ass, aren't you? That's a bona fide yes. Okay, I can't see shit from that angle. That's another thing I don't like about the Dark Souls games. Shitty ass camera. Oh, I better back up and heal. Oh, that was risky. Alright. How are you... Like, really? Fucking... I'm all the way... That fucking detection range you have is actually fucking retarded. Yeah, I'd like that blue flame you have, my... Oh, fuck. I think I noticed that a little bit too late there. Yet another problem with great swords. You have to be cautious about how you time your hits. Motherfucker. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I do have roaches. Always had them around here. Down here in Arkansas, and I'm not sure how it is in a lot of other places. Is that a parry attack? That's fucking dumb. Anyway, like I was saying, you know, places like, especially, you know, down in Louisiana, you know, you'll find a lot of fucking roaches. So it's kind of difficult to keep it like, where you ain't got none, with people constantly moving in and out of the houses next door. Like, the house down to the left or right of my house, depending on which way you're coming, is a house people rent out. Now, because of that, you know, people are usually moving in and out, you know, usually every 6 to 7 months. It's pretty common down here. But because of that, the roaches are always constantly fucking scattering because the new people in usually try poisoning the roaches to get rid of their stupid asses. And after that point, they'll just give up after a while. But, yeah. There's a lot of things with down here, but I usually don't have too many roaches running around the house because I keep it, well, I can't say I keep it clean for shit, but I actually do keep it moderately decent in here. Like, they're always starving out in my house because there's never anything for them to fucking eat. I don't do roaches, okay? Don't like them. Can't fucking stand them. But at the same time, I don't have a real bad roach problem because there's not much here for them to fucking get into to actually eat. So whatever they're surviving off of, it ain't nothing down where, you know, I'd have much of a problem with it. Oh shit, I actually got hit by a lot of that. Hey, asshole. Yeah, apparently this is a much better setup because I actually one-shot the motherfuckers now. Okay, I got the item I wanted. Fuck this place. Oh, fuck. Piss off, loser. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Sorry about that, my ear was itching. So now, what I'm gonna go do to test this, I'm not gonna be fighting the Giant Lord. Obviously, I'm going to be fighting a different boss that'd be better for this. Motherfucker. Um, I will be going to sell some stuff to Goblin here in a bit because I got some junk that I really don't fucking want. Let's see. I will be keeping the magic boosting ring on. Um, because I'm gonna have these weapons scale in magic. But, yeah. Alright, how do I want to do this? Fuck it. Alright, there's how I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and equip both of these damn things. Now, they're not upgraded at all. Okay, so they have a C scaling in intellect, D in strength, and D in dexterity, and E in strength. So, all in all, they scale better in intellect, but I'm about to make these motherfuckers have B, A, or S scaling in that shit. But yeah. I know I keep going, like a fucking dumbass, but that's because I don't really have a whole lot to say. I don't really talk much whenever I'm by myself. That's also a lot of the reason why I really don't do a whole lot of streams by myself, because on my own, I already know full well I'm not that interesting of a person. But given the type of person that I am, that's kind of a given. Oh, god damn it. But yeah. Didn't mean to fucking repair. I'm trying to infuse. Let's see, enchanted. I'm not trying to make it. I'm trying to add magic to it. Is that magic? Magic stone, yeah. What the hell? It lowers it. What? Yo, okay. Wait. I'm a dumbass. I was trying to put the wrong fucking thing on it. That's why. I'm stupid. Okay, I need to make sure it's actually the right one. Okay, it is. Cool. I don't think I have what I need to... Well, okay, so that's obviously going to take about 15 for each one. I'm lacking in Twinkling Titanite. Fuck my life. I thought it upgraded with... I hate my life. Whatever. Oh, fuck! Whatever. What the fuck ever? Damn it! Alright. Fuck, I really wish there was a way you could buy that shit. Go away, you fat Yeah, no. No. I'll be damn, it's got some good fucking bonus. Right, I forget I have max intellect. Okay, so. Yeah, this is gonna suck, plain short and simple. Can I actually get away with bonfire setting without killing the boss? Because technically this boss is optional, but I don't know. I've thought about starting the next playthrough, but at the same time, I really don't wanna. Because it's such a pain in the ass to go through this fucking area. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put back on Crystal Magic Weapon. I'm gonna test this. Let's do this. And then this. Wow, so that's what two fucking spiked swords look like. Let's go take a look at how they do. I mean, for straight swords, they don't take much. Oh my god! Okay. Also, I forgot I didn't bonfire static the area, so I didn't lose much in that. I say that, but yeah. Okay, well, bad things aside, let's put our usual setup on because right now we are not prepared to use these things to the fullest extent yet. Like it's gonna take a bit of time, sadly. Um, Even if I was to max out my vitality, I'm pretty sure I would still need that Royal Soldier's Ring +2 to use the full, like my strength setup. Like I'm almost positive I would still need that. Um, Actually, let me see. Okay, so it's got 430 plus 284 and plus 5. What does my great sword do? Okay, so the fume sword obviously has more, you know, physical damage, but at the same time, it's also just not too good because you can't buff the fume sword. Actually, hold on, let me check something. Uh, Meant to. God, fucking messages in this room. God damn. Okay. Does this not have a weapon art? Oh, fucking hell. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it has a weapon art. Fuck. Whatever. Uh. Hmm. What do I want to do? Now, you can do the power stance with this right here with the regular greatsword. And in fact, it's really fucking good. But yeah. They've got more or less the same moveset. Minus the heavy attack. Honestly, I didn't expect to end up doing a stream on Dark Souls 2. It was gonna last more than about 30 minutes. See, this is what happens a lot of times with other YouTubers, and why a lot of them will do like editing, aside from the fact to spare you from the boring bits. I'm a fucking idiot. I forgot to go bonfire static to place again. Give me a minute, because that's the entire fucking purpose of doing this. Yeah. This is by far the easiest way to get Twinkling Titanite without having to rely on RNG, which, mind you, is a total bitch. For me, I don't have real good RNG. Like, I'll sit here and be farming this shit for fucking hours in Shrine of Armana. I'll have fucking cleared the area so much to the point where they don't even fucking respawn anymore. And it'll be like that up to the point where it's just fucking ridiculous, I guess. I'm about to try something crazy. I don't actually think I can parry these guys. Hey, fat ass. Hey, so parrying's a no-go. Oh, cutting it so fucking close, man. Jeez. I made a mistake. A very big mistake. You can suck my nuts and my taint. Fuck you. Eat a soul spear. Uh-huh. Walking back in garden like a bitch. I just realized I put the wrong fucking shield on. I need the Blossom Kite shield. Alright. Actually, how am I doing on Titanite slabs? I haven't really thought about that in a while. Jeez, I'm gonna have to go farm some Titanite slabs later. I mean, I'm obviously not making a whole lot of weapons at, plus, I maxed them out where I need the slabs or anything like that, but on a game like this, getting a Titanite slab is actually one of the easiest things you can do. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about, well, fuck it! We're gonna go and, I need to fucking test, because I don't want to have to fight this dude every fucking time I do this, because fighting this boss does take a pretty good chunk of time. What's up, Rylan? How you doing, man? Ugh, fuck. I hate this fucking dragon dude I'm about to have to go up there and fight. He kicks my ass 90% of the time. I got lucky fighting him earlier, and that's only because I was playing cautiously. Okay, I'm gonna let my stamina regen a bit, because I'm hurt. Oh, fuck. I'm hurting alright. Holy fuck. I didn't think he was gonna hit me right there. Alright, I think one Estus Flask should do it. Do I have any more Sublime Bone Dust at all? Or have I been getting rid of that? Because I'm not even really all that certain that I got this shit maxed out yet. Like, it's obviously at +5, but I think it can go up to like +7 or some shit. I don't really know. I feel like I smell sausage. I don't know. Alright. How you doing, fat ass? Oh yeah, bowing to me. You know I'm about to be your fucking lord and master. Oh fuck. I really fucking underestimated the range on this sword. I hate that fucking poke attack he has. Power stance and asshole. Uh-oh. That's gonna hurt! Or not. See, why can't I get them pissed off at his ass? What? Oh, I got it. I didn't do shit. Oh, shit. Oh, if I'd have got caught with that second hit, I'd have been dead as hell. Got him. Damn, I don't do much damage to him at all, man. Like, oh, that's fucking mistakes made. Oh my god, I nearly ate shit. Oh, hey, I didn't even really mean to dodge that. Okay. Well, that bit's done. Now comes the, tricky part. I mean, I say tricky, but it's just, we really just have to go over here and see whether or not, I'm not looking forward to this at all. I hate this part right here. It's actually kind of agitating. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Yeah, but oh, that is such a low fucking increase. What the hell? Fuck it. I'm good. Right. I don't think, I mean, it has a descaling dexterity. Same as the Ultra Great Sword or whatever. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully it's pretty good. I don't even really remember what I was trying to do right here. Okay. Put 694 on both of them. Let's see what I can get that up to with. Increases dexterity, but it obviously doesn't increase the amount of damage that I do. That increases it by 1, but that's not enough. Shit, I'm trying to think. I mean, I could try to go up in here with the red tearstone ring and get a massive fucking damage boost. Like, the damage boost you can get with that shit is downright nasty. Do I have a bewitched Alon sword on me? I do. Alright, let's fucking stab ourselves. My God, that looks awesome. Alright, I'm gonna keep stabbing myself till I'm in tear stone range. Oh, that applies bleed to me. I don't like that. One more should do it. Yep, there's tear stone range. I'm gonna go ahead and do that so I don't accidentally fuck up. Okay, so it's obviously not about to tell me how much of a damage boost I'm getting. So, in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and buff up my sword with crystal. And then that one with lightning. Because those are my two favorite elements. Magic weapon, like crystal magic weapon, and lightning. They're like the two best to me. Alright, hey Ugly, how you doing? I think that's game over. Yep, that was game over. Well, someone just hit 60 miles an hour on this road, which is illegal. Okay, I got fucked. Royally. Very royally at that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put on a fucking, Ring of Life Protection. Actually, let me test something. Oh my God!
What?
You scared the hell out of me! Oh, don't do that! Nah! Good grief!
Damn, dog. Don't be stop getting mail.
Yeah, but oh my God! I'm lightheaded now. You literally scared the life out of me. Like, I saw the freaking sheet over the doorway there suddenly, push back, and I'm like, I turn around because I'm like, okay, the door just opened. And I turn around expecting to see a demon, and I'm like, oh my God! I'm like, Seriously,
Sorry.
if you ever do that again, I will hit you with this baseball bat flashlight thing right after I throw a shoe at your head.
Okay.
I am only warning you that for your own safety.
Well,
Be glad I didn't have anything within range to throw at you, because I probably would have done it.
I'm gonna head to the grocery store, buy groceries, and go home because it's raining.
Yeah, so it's probably gonna be a pretty good storm.
I want to get everything done before too late. I went and got a battery put in my car. That motherfucker was $177.
Isn't the usual price range for one of those about, I don't know, 100?
80 to 100, but yeah, but I got a good one.
Did they tell you how long this one's supposed to last? Because if it's that much, it should last a good 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, it will. And they're gonna fix that sound that's always making it. They're gonna work on my sunroof and shit on Monday.
So they're finally gonna get that done?
Well, Reisingers is. They're the ones doing all my work for me. Because I've known them all my life. But
Not gonna lie, when you startled me, when I yelled, I actually got lightheaded because I'm like, I did not expect that. If you ever do that again, I will attack you. I'm only gonna warn you of that for your safety.
$2.
Huh?
You call me to the car, give you $2.
Sure. Hear that, guys? I'm officially turning into a $2 whore.
Right?
I'll be right back.
Great.
I know. Oh my, damn it! Alright. Well, aside from having a mild heart attack, I'd say we're good. Hold up, guys. I gotta pull up my stream right quick, and I gotta watch back on that, because that had to have been one of the funniest fucking moments in gaming. Yuma, if you don't shut the hell up. Lay down! Lay down, now! I didn't say sit, I said lay down. There you go. I got her in her cage right now, because she was jumping on my mother. The person that came in and startled me was my mother. Oh my god, like, I actually made an attempt to try to hit the floor, but as you saw, it was a failed attempt. I freaked the fuck out. Like, I didn't know what the fuck was, like, I saw that sheep move, like, I noticed you was freaking out, like, hearing something, and I saw that sheet push back, because I got a sheet over the doorway, so it, you know, keeps the living room warm whenever it's cold outside. But I saw that thing push back, which usually only happens whenever there's a circulation of air throughout the house. And, I turned my head to what wasn't scary, but bad. Alright, hold on. A circulation of air throughout the house? Okay. I just watched that, like, a few fucking times right there, like, oh my god, that was honestly the funniest thing ever. Um, Guys, that was honestly the funniest thing ever. For the, like, any people tuning in that saw that, where I fucking jumped and freaked the fuck out, that was honestly the funniest thing ever. Alright. Now I gotta remember what it was I was trying to do. I don't have to fight the boss. I'm gonna have to go through a few of these. Anyway, guys, I will make a video on this in the future, you know, with regards to how the setup goes. But I hope you had a good one. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed seeing me have a fucking heart attack. But with that being said, guys, have a good one. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here because we're going on about an hour and 15 minutes, and I didn't plan on the stream being that long, but you know, I got caught up and all that. So, guys, have a good one. Hope you have a wonderful day. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, yada yada yada. I'm out. Have a good one.